Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Bella with Bella Gitana Tarot. I wanted to do a quick reading. I wasn't even going to do one today, but I got really thrown off because I basically asked Spirit, what is it that the Divine Masculine wants the Divine Feminine to know? Like in the next reading. That's basically what I asked. And this is a card that came out. Like when I asked, what does he want to talk about? And this is the card that came out. I will always forgive the mistakes you make. So I kind of got the sense here that he wants to talk about forgiveness. That he forgives you, Divine Feminine, if you're watching this, for whatever mistakes you may have made in the past or whatever mistakes you make in the present or in the future. They're finally coming into this energy where they know that they need to always forgive, okay? And I asked what his emotions were about forgiveness. And it makes me laugh because it's saying irritated, like he gets irritated because it's not something that comes easy to him, right? Like it annoys him, it aggravates him. But he knows that if he wants to get out of this heartbreak energy, then he needs to forgive. Because I get here that he is noticing that the heartbreak is becoming overbearing, is becoming a burden. And he just wants to let go, okay? With this card here at the bottom, letting go. I'm letting go of anything I can't control. I let go of attachment. So I feel like he's finally starting to let go of these thoughts about the past, and that's why he's noticing that he needs to make a change because it's irritating him not moving forward, right? And then what's interesting is this other card was at the very bottom of the deck, forgiveness. And that's when I knew this was confirmation from Spirit that he wants to talk about forgiveness. And it says here, nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments, okay? So I feel like this is something that's really, really hard for your masculine to do. And this one was also at the bottom of one of my other decks. It says here, red, forgive. So I feel like he could have a lot of anger because the color red reminds me of anger, you know, a lot of passion, because it's hard for him to forgive, right? And this is what he wants you to know. You are loved. Never forget this or doubt it. I still love you. And then we have the red here again. So if you, Divine Feminine, had feelings of, you know, guilt or shame for something that you may have done in the past, I just want you to know that your masculine loves you and forgives you, okay? That's what he wants you to know. He wants to focus on your eternal love, focus on healing, focus on the future, you know, the happiness with the rainbow here. And it says here, eternal love, happiness, harmony, fulfillment. And then here with the past, through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. So I'm getting here that he's starting to notice his heart space starting to open, whereas before it could have been shut down, right? It could have been locked away. And so he's really starting to transform because he's aware that you can't change the past. You know, the past has already done, right? And so he's finally realizing that in order for him to move forward, he has to forgive you, you know, and also forgive himself. And when I asked Spirit, like, okay, why is he needing to forgive the feminine? Like, what is it about that she may have done that he wants to forgive her? And this one came out, self-care, focus on physical and emotional well-being. So I kind of got two double meanings here. One is that he forgives you because he knows that you did what you needed to do in the past to take care of yourself because you were focused on what's best for you. And, you know, maybe in the past he resented you for that because he was looking at it from the standpoint on his perspective that you walked away from him and he took that as, you know, rejection, that you didn't want him. You know, he made it about him, right? And so I feel like now he's observing, because this was at the bottom, watching and taking notice that you did this because you needed to do it for yourself, because it was what was best for you. And now that he's coming to that understanding, he's not, resenting you anymore. And also, the other meaning I got from this is that now he's learning that he needs to take care of himself, that he needs to focus on his physical and emotional well-being. If he's to move forward in his life, it's not healthy to hold on to these grudges, like this card was saying. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Nobody wins when you hold on to grudges, right? And so that's basically what came up. And this is also at the bottom. Yeah, he's really emotionally clearing and rejuvenating his energy with really wanting to forgive. He's getting some enlightenment here with her crown chakra lit up, right? And number 32 is 5 for change, so he knows that he needs to change this. And then these came out, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. Loneliness and impatience, okay? When you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than you deserve. May I embrace and love my solitude, and that's when kindred spirits can finally come. So I'm getting here that this could be for you, feminine. You finally started embracing your alone time, and you know that you're finally putting your foot down, like you're not going to settle for less than you deserve. And in the same token, I feel like the masculine's getting to that point too, where he's now realizing that he needs to stop settling for less than he deserves, right? And finally embrace his aloneness, his solitude. And then we have impatience. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. Okay, so this is part of letting go and stop being in control, right? Because we're not. So I feel like the masculine is learning to be patient. I feel like the feminine has it down packed, to be patient. But I'm getting here that he's finally coming around to realizing that this delay, this situation that happened with you guys was beneficial because it helped you guys to see things differently than you did before. And what's interesting is that these cards came out. The Tower, the Devil, the Moon in reverse, and Seven of Swords. Okay, so something's happening pretty soon here. A reckoning, okay? A shocking event, a sudden chaos. Something's going to shift to break down the old foundation to build a brand new one, right? And it has to do with toxic or karmic connections, okay? Codependency, obsession, addiction. And you guys are finally going to have this mental clarity of releasing fear and anxiety and finally trusting yourselves and really seeing beyond these false pretenses with the Seven of Swords and actually come up with a plan to see past the BS, right? And then also these came out, Death and the Star. And I thought that was interesting because we are coming up with the end of the year. Every ending leads to a new beginning. This is basically a complete transformation that's going to happen, where a wish is going to be granted, right? Something's going to end so that something new can emerge and renew. And just need to have faith that it's coming, right? And then what's interesting is that these popped up together too. The Lovers and Temperance. So I'm getting here that you guys are going to go through a rough period, right? Of letting go of old patterns, old behaviors, old ways of thinking. And your wishes are going to be granted. And your wish is that you guys want to be back together. Being open with each other, romance, harmony, to becoming one. Finally having that inner peace and having patience that things happened for the greatest and highest good of all, right? And what's more interesting is that these came out together, you guys. New beginnings, okay? A sudden increase, basically abundance, number 1. Then we have the Waterfall, flood of emotions, abundance, another card of abundance, overflowing, tears of sorrow or joy, a release, and fulfillment. And we just saw the Star here, right? That's about fulfillment. And then we have the Swans here, soulmate, twin flame, the one, blooming love, faith, deep soul connection, okay? So the fact that these came out together tells me that you guys are on the precipice of change, and something's gonna come out in the emotions. I feel like with this eclipse that we're having on the 14th, is really going to shift things around, especially because it's a new moon in Cancer, and that's pretty significant. Let me see what this card wants to say about the moon's energy. Oh my gosh, you guys, are you seeing this? New moon, a new start is coming. Okay, right when I'm saying that, sometimes I literally feel like the cards are listening to me speak and they just reply back. You know what I mean? Like, it's so weird. And look at this. Believe in the impossible. You guys, I can't believe it. Wow. Okay, so let's ask Spirit, what is this new start that's coming? I mean, we already know that forgiveness is already in the works, right? Union is coming, a tower moment. Let's just get more clarity on this to build up the message and see. Build another layer here. What new start is coming, Spirit? Okay, we got Justice and the Hanging Man. 11 and 12. I don't know why, but sometimes when I do readings, these two cards always come in together. I don't know why. Very interesting, you know? And if you look at it number-wise, it's 1, 1, 1, and 2, right? So this is about an awakening that's coming. So the new changes that are coming is that somebody's going to finally give you justice because things were put on hold for a time, but something is shifting. I mean, these are two major arcana, so it is going to be a major change that's going to happen. Wow. Let's see what's at the bottom. Ace of Swords at the bottom in reverse. So I'm getting here that there was a period of not having any clarity, and that's why things had to be on hold. But now things are going to shift here so that you guys can revisit everything and finally make things right between you. Yeah, because 5 of Swords in reverse, it's like you guys don't want to be in this energy anymore of lying to each other or being, you know, operating out of ego, right? So you're ready for something new to shift. Yeah, this is at the top of the deck, 8 of Cups. You're ready to start ascending to a new level with the full moon right there in front of him, right? And you're ready to go towards your 9th cup, you know, your wish fulfillment. Wow. Let's see what else. What else is coming with this new moon energy, Spirit? I honestly wasn't even going to make it about the new moon, but since Spirit wanted to talk about that, you know, I just go with it. What else, Spirit? Okay, this deck is not in reverse, so I'm just going to take them upright. But look at this. Queen of Cups, intuition, and the Magician, inner skills. This is saying that what's going to come is you guys with this new moon's energy, you're going to finally tap into your intuition and you're going to manifest something new, right? The skeletons here remind me of the Death card, right? Something's going to finally end so that something new can begin with the Magician, okay? And this girl is wearing a Cancer, the Cancer sign right here. This is Cancer energy. I mean, it's all water signs energy, but particularly Cancer. And that's interesting because we're having a new moon in Cancer. So that's double confirmation. Yeah, double confirmation that you guys are going to come together and master something to come to a mutual understanding. Wow. One more, Spirit. What else? What's going to manifest here for this new moon? Oh, you guys, we have the Hierophant, the Emperor, and the 3 of Wands. I love it. 2 major arcanas here. Well, mainly also 4 major arcanas with the Magician here. So this is basically going to start a new shift where you guys are going to reevaluate your beliefs, right? Your belief system, your morals. You want to do right by people and for yourself. So I feel like this is saying there's going to be a change here where you're going to look at things differently, right? With the Hierophant. So you're going to finally step into your Emperor energy. Oh my gosh, I just noticed we have a 5, 4, and a 3. Okay, things are going to be winding down is what I'm getting. Getting back to basics, because then we have a 1 here. 5, 4, 3, and 1. All we need is a 2. But all that to say is you guys are going to step into your Emperor's energy to finally take control of your life, right? And take action, because now you waited long enough, right? You're waited for your harvest to come. The 3 of Wands is usually the Rider-Waite, somebody that's looking out. You're holding on to your Ace of Wands and you're looking ahead for the future, right? You've been patient, that you wanted something to finally come to fruition. And I feel like with the new moon's energy, that's definitely going to happen. Look at that. King of Wands at the bottom, leadership. So somebody's going to finally take the leadership role, Leo energy here, and do something that's going to bring happiness and abundance. Look at all those sunflowers, right? Yeah, because somebody finally went within with the Hermit's energy. Introspection. I love this. So I mean, it's crazy how it's that many major arcanas coming up here, but that's what's coming. So yeah, feminines, I just want to let you know, in case you've gotten to a place where you're upset or sad and wondering if your masculine's harboring any anger towards you. He's not. Okay, he's letting you know, I still love you. I'm being patient that things had to unfold the way that they have. I'm finally observing and taking notice. You did what was best for you. And I'm not taking anything personal. Look at this at the bottom. The wheel. This is the end of a cycle. Beginning of a new one. The Wheel of Fortune. It says here, a fresh new start or the end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, travel, or a new vehicle. Okay, so I'm getting here that the masculine's going to travel to you, or you're going to get to travel to him, and you guys are going to have a brand new beginning here, starting a brand new beginning here. Wow, this is the 9 of Pentacles. Look at this. Enjoying the fruits of your labors, hard work that has led to a luxurious life, buying yourself something special, happily and successfully self-employed, enjoying your solitude. And so this is telling me that your masculine's finally getting to that point where he's enjoying his loneliness, right? We saw that loneliness card, that he understands that he needs to appreciate his solitude so that he can be able to not take things for granted when he is with somebody, you know, when he is with you. So now you guys are going to have this harvest, this abundance coming. We did see the rabbits here, right here, right? That you guys are going to have a new beginning. Multiple blessings are coming. And look at this. At the bottom, we have the 3 of Pentacles. The second time we've seen the 3 of Pentacles. We saw it here earlier. Mastership, I think that's what it was. This card here. Mastership, right? We talked about that, and here it is again. 3 of Pentacles. Do what you love. Recognition for the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavors. Being paid well for your craft, working well with others, and excellent reputation. So I feel like you guys are both going to be fruitful. You're going to get to do what you love doing, you know, helping people, whatever it is that you feel makes you come alive. That's what you both are going to be able to come together, you know, and help each other master what you need in order to get there. One more, Spirit. Okay, look at that. 8 of Cups again. We saw that earlier. And here it is. The need to move on, seeking more from life than what you are experiencing, a spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities, leaving home. Okay, we did see all those major arcana, so I feel like major changes are coming here. Yeah, this is the end of anxiety. 9 of Swords here. It says here, unfounded fear, expecting the worst, thus creating self-fulfilling prophecies, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the situation, sleepless nights, refocus your thoughts. Okay, so I feel like the masculine has gotten to that place where he doesn't want to hold on to the past because it gives him anxiety. And I feel like you, feminine, could have been also doing the same thing. Remember, you guys are mirrors. So if you are in that energy where you're worried and you're not trusting that things will unfold. Your masculine's going to also receive that because you guys have the same soul, and that's what he's going to be experiencing as well. And look at this. This is at the bottom of the deck. True north, okay? You guys are going to find your way. Find your direction that you need to go on. Make a plan, and you're going to finally get to seeking, you know, seeking your truth. And then we have memories, remembering your magical power. A new event is coming. And you're going to get a sign, an omen, right? You're going to get a sign from spirit that something is going to shift, okay? So let me give you one more card here for advice from the angels. Look at this, composure. So keep yourself in a zen state of mind. Don't lose your cool, right? Keep yourself composed and things will unfold. Yeah, be grounded, earth and ground. So you need to be grounded so that you can receive these downloads from your soul, right? And be composed that everything's going to unfold. One more, spirit. Wow, look at this. Holy love. Okay. This reminds me of the eternal love card that we just saw. This one right here. I mean, the cards almost look alike too. So this is basically where you need to reside. Instead of worry, instead of like doubt, you need to put yourself in a zen state, you know what I mean? So just trust that things will unfold, and you guys do have an eternal love, that nothing that you guys can do in the physical or, you know, in the 5D, nothing that you do, it's going to affect your love, because your love is eternal, okay? Look at this. Bottom of the deck, friendship and union. So I feel like spirit is saying here that you need to allow people that are in your life to help you be in union with yourself and also be in harmony with others, right? And it starts with accepting yourself, right? Self-acceptance. Accepting the situation, accepting that things had to happen this way for a reason. And you're going to be in union with yourself. So once you're in union with yourself, things will start finally transforming. You know what I mean? So believe in the impossible. Okay. I can't believe that came out. The new moon card. Where is it? Yeah, a new start is coming. A new start is coming, you guys. So just trust it. Put your intentions, new moon intentions out there. And next thing you know, you're going to get a sign from spirit, or basically from your higher self, letting you know, like, your masculine's going to come forward and let you know, like, I forgive you for anything that's happened. So I feel like somebody needed to hear this, and that's why I wanted to come on here to let you know that your masculine doesn't want to hold on to this pain anymore. He's ready to let it go. And so it helps him if you are also in that same vibration, okay? So that you guys can have that magical, so that you guys can have that shift, right? And walk away from these 7 of cups. 7 cups here in the chest. You know what I mean? So that is your reading, guys. I hope that was helpful. Comment below. Let me know in the comments if this resonated. If you'd like to book a reading with me, you can do so by clicking on the link below. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!